All right, geometry students, we're going to talk about rigid transformations and reflection today. So, first of all, a transformation is when a shape moves from one place to another, but the shape stays the same size. This is important, stays the same size. And this word transformation refers to three possible situations. A translation, different word, is when it moves up and down, left and right. Reflection is like when you look at a mirror. It's across the line, and rotation is when it twirls around a point. So let's look at some examples. Here's an example of a translation moving from here down 4. I could move left and right, up and down, but it stays in the same orientation. Reflection is if I have a line and we go from here to here across the line. And rotating, if you rotate clockwise, we'll think of a clock and you're rotating to the right, okay? And counterclockwise is think of a clock and go in the wrong direction, okay? If you know how to tell time. Okay, now we're going to do an example like we did in our Desmos activity. And you can print this on the same page that you're watching this video, okay, if you want to print this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, coloring in red, I'm going to translate S along the line V. So what we're doing here is here's the line V, and we're going to move the shape this direction. So this line here is going to be right there and right there. Okay, so basically I've moved the shape this length, V. And if you think about it, so each of these points, if you want to use points that will help you, all of these points are moving 2 units this way. So this one moves 2 units to here, this point moves 2 units over, this point moves 2 units to here, this close point moves 2 units to there, this further back moves 2 units to here. That's one way to think about it. Now, in blue, we're going to look at this, and how many units is it moving this way? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So if I'm going to move 5 units in that direction, then so this point moves 5 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get, and so on. Okay, and there's my new shape. Okay. Now, the next one we did in class was a reflection. So here we're going to reflect on the line M. So I'm going to just highlight the line M. Okay. Okay. So if we're going to reflect it on line M, I'm going to do this in orange. Okay. So from here, so pretend this is a mirror, and I'm going to fold it over. Okay. So from here, if I go down 3, I'm going to go down 3, I'm going to go over 3. And if I'm going to go over 2, is this right? And down 4. down 2 over 2, down 3 over 3, down 3 over 3. Here we go, down 4 over 4, and there's my shape. It's reflected along that way. Okay, now let's do another one. I want to reflect along line Y. Here's line Y. And if I'm going to reflect it along line Y, this part here is going to be over here somewhere. So how far do I go? So this point I go 1.5, so 1.5. Same thing. Okay. And this point here goes 1, 2, so 1, 2. Is that right? It's further back, yeah. And this one here goes 1, 2.5, 1, 2.5. Okay. Am I doing this right? No, I made a mistake. Okay, hexagon, hexagon, another hexagon. There we go. Oh, I think it goes this way. Ah, not so simple, is it? Oops. No, I messed up again. Yikes. Okay. Takes some practice, doesn't it? Okay. Even teachers can have troubles. Okay. Does that look right? Yes. There it is reflected and did it in green. Okay. Then the next example we did is right here. So they're asking me to describe the translation to go from A to B. Okay, so to go from A to B, one of the first things I can do is I can translate left 2 units. Okay, so that's going to take me over to here. Okay, then I can reflect it on line, I'm going to make up a letter, L. So I'm going to draw a letter L right here. And there's my line L. And if I reflect it over here, then it's going to end up right here. Okay, now let's do this in reverse. Can I reflect on line L first and then translate left? So if I'll do this in orange. Okay, so if I reflect my original shape here, then I'm going to get here. And then can I translate left 2 units? Can I move this over to here, left 2 units? Yes. If I move it 2 units, then I'm here. So in reverse order, is it going to work? Yes. Now, it doesn't always work in reverse order. Let's look at the next example. Okay. So I'm going to describe if I'm to move from here to here. So the first thing I need to do is if I'm going to draw a line M that kind of goes like this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reflect this. I'm going to do this in red. I'm going to reflect this from here. So okay, so if we reflect it, it ends up here. And then the next thing I have to do is I have to move it so we can reflect on line M, and then down 1 and right 3. So if I go down 1 and right 3, I'm going to end up right here. Okay, now can I do this in reverse? I'm going to try showing you doing this in reverse, and you're going to see that it's not going to work. So if I moved down 1, right 3 first. So if I move this original shape down 1 and right 3, I'm going to end up, okay, let's see, down 1, right 3. I'm going to end up right there. Okay, down 1, right 3. Now, if I reflect it at this point, then we're going to end up like this. Okay, did I land on top of this place? No, I did not. So this does not work. You can see that the blue shape did not land on top of C. So you can't do it in reverse order. Sometimes when it involves reflection, but then sometimes it does work. So, okay, and GIM 1.11, this will be quick. Make a reflection here. So we make a perpendicular bisector. So put the sharp point on C, and I'm going to draw an arch. And then from these 2 points, we're going to draw our other arches. And then where this intersects, this point right here should be the same distance from the line as this. So now I've made a reflection, and a reflection we always put a little prime. All right, good luck on your notes. Press pause and replay if you need to.